Last time on Our Neighbor's a Murderer. 3 roommates continue the search for clues to find out if their neighbor across the street, Professor X, murdered his lover, Nancy. We rejoin the gang in their pursuit of truth on Our Neighbor's a Murderer.
Out the window late one night, we saw a terrifying sight. Our neighbor murdering his wife.
Allegedly.
We search for clues to find the truth.
Please help me.
To catch a killer on the loose.
There's blood everywhere.
Become the greatest roommate sleuths.
Anybody got any clues?
Hello and welcome back to Our Neighbor's a Murderer.
Welcome back.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't know. Okay, we don't know that he's a murderer, but like he did it.
Probably.
Yeah.
He definitely did it. We can't say that.
We don't even know if a murder's actually happened, but we're pretty sure.
Like legally, we're obligated to say that we don't know, but like
Sure enough that our consciences would weigh on us if we didn't look into it further.
Yeah.
that was a very poetic way of saying he did it, though.
I think so.
Yes.
Oh, and let's do some intros. Hi, my name is Michelle. I am the next door neighbor, not the murdering one, just
Across the hall.
Across the hall.
I'm Guy. I am occupant of the apartment.
Yep.
Along
I'm
with my roommate.
co-occupant.
Yeah.
I'm Brandon.
Yep.
Living
And-
with Guy.
Yes, and we're podcasting from Brandon, my apartment. And
Live from the apartment.
belonging to Brandon and Guy. I think we really established
got
it
that
in
down.
this.
Windows open today so that we can get a nice clear look.
A nice
also,
clear
it's
look.
burning up.
Yes, a nice breeze, I think, is the more important thing. Guys, I'm pitting pretty hard. I'm pitting pretty hard. Not gonna lie.
Didn't have to tell us. We can see it.
All right.
Hey, wait, can we just acknowledge? I feel like in the last episode and in this episode, Brandon, there's been like a little bit of hostility. And
There's
don't think
definitely
that's
like I
hostility.
can
You feel
feel
like
the
it is?
tension from over here, and I feel very uncomfortable.
All right. I'd like to apologize for the hostility.
Thank
I did
you.
not intend
Thank you.
hostility.
Oh, that was very
Thank you.
sweet.
Yeah.
And with that, I want to take us into mistakes we made in the last episode.
Yeah, so this has become like a tradition for us. We've done it twice, so now we're doing it third.
I mean, I think 3 times make a pattern, right?
yes.
No end in sight for mistakes.
I mean, we're
Right.
gonna make a lot of mistakes.
Like, honestly, tons of mistakes. I don't know if this was a factual mistake, but I think it was an investigatory mistake. Is that a word?
Investigatory? I think so.
It sounds cool enough that it sounds like it is a word.
Investigatory.
I think it is. Anyway, word of the day? I don't know.
Investigatory?
I think we missed the moment.
Yeah. Let's leave that one there.
So anyway, I feel like Beth was here on the last episode and she had some theories.
Beth the barista.
Yeah, the barista. She had some theories about Nancy's potential murder that left me a little questioning and a little bit, I don't know. I didn't feel like I
You were off
could.
kilter with some of it.
I couldn't invest in them because they were fantastical, and I just want to say I'm gonna try to keep my mind more open. I think maybe I closed it off. I have like a little bit of a,
Do you have a ghost related
I don't know,
backstory that we don't know about?
I did have an experience when I was younger one time where I was lying in my bedroom at night and I woke up in the middle of the night because I felt like someone was watching me, and through my doorway into my hallway I could see like this shadowy figure just standing in the doorway, and
Batman.
I don't know that it was Batman. I didn't check. I did not ask if it was Batman in that moment.
That would be so creepy. Something just watching you like all day and all
Sorry,
night.
that was my own fear I brought in there. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Just like keeping tabs on you constantly.
It's
looking,
okay,
watching you.
Michelle. It's okay. I don't know what it was, but I kind of just was frozen in my bed. And then after a few moments, it just disappeared, whatever it was.
Ooh.
And I don't know if maybe I'm a little traumatized, you guys. Wow, I really brought the room down at the beginning of this podcast.
Have you
I'm
ever?
just trying to read your face.
Same.
Why?
I'm just trying to read your face.
Same.
Just trying to see like how.
Do you think I'm faking this?
Have
right
you
now?
ever seen the movie
don't know.
Ghost?
No. I've seen Ghost Rider.
Ooh, there was shadow creatures in Ghost.
There were shadow
They
creatures
pulled
in
people
Ghost.
to like.
Have you seen
hell.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
Is that the one with Nicolas
Regrettably.
Cage?
With Nicolas Cage as the ghostwriter.
Do you think Nicolas Cage was watching you that night?
I hope Nicolas Cage was watching me that night. Oh, guys, if he was bald, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
All right. Well, then I apparently put off a very hostile vibe last time, which I did not intend to do.
Just towards me, and not to everybody else. You were very nice to Beth.
Well, I would like to apologize.
It's okay.
I did not mean to be hostile.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
On my best behavior today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take out the trash.
And I'm sorry too. I know we got some hate emails about from Gemini saying that we were very harsh. Me in particular. So I also wanted to say not all Geminis.
Michelle got death threats, you guys.
I did, and that's just like how Gemini. Like they were kind of proving my point.
Michelle,
Yeah,
don't.
I feel like
I'm sorry.
no. I'll back you up. I'll back you up on this. I feel like if you're gonna be like that, Gemini's, then like you're inviting the criticism.
Well, I mean, they
so
literally sent death threats, and then the next email was like, "I'm sorry.
So sorry.
Was that too far?"
It was ridiculous.
It's like, Jesus, pick a side
Didn't reply. I put it into spam.
immediately.
Right into it.
Yeah,
I didn't want to delete it because I felt like maybe we'll talk to one of them at some point. But
right. We need all the information we can get.
definitely spam worthy.
I think that was the only mistake from the last episode was my just lack of interest in Beth's theories. Were there any? Did you guys feel like there were anything that we brought up, and maybe the Gemini thing? Anything else? I think that might be it for mistakes.
I think that's good.
I think that's it. And obviously, like always, we're mispronouncing words and or using them incorrectly.
We're gonna have to check investigatory.
Investigatory.
Okay.
The word of the day is investigatory.
It felt right there.
It did.
Then it
That was
felt
good.
right.
It did.
Good job.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to bring in our guest of the day.
Hello. Hi. Good to be here.
Hi.
Hey.
It's Josh.
Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hi. Yeah.
Welcome to the cast.
Thank you. Yeah.
Josh also reached out to us through our email, sleuthmates@gmail.com. And he's here now.
Yeah. I want to go ahead and start by saying that investigatory, I believe, is a word.
Oh, thank you for your support.
That is comforting right off the bat.
Yeah.
I am glad to have you just for that.
Honestly, we hang out the three of us so much that sometimes when we support each other's words,
We might be just creating our own little bubble.
right.
It's an echo chamber.
And then
I think, for us.
then I say investigatory in front of random people, and they look at me like, "What's wrong with this dude?"
Guacamole.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Oh well.
Guacamole. Do you want some guacamole on those chips tonight?
Let's not relive that moment.
God, that was a corporate party.
Yeah.
That was.
That was embarrassing for you, but you know
I
what?
left that job shortly after.
Yeah,
but-
you quit the job, and now you're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Making nothing. Anyway.
Hi, Josh.
Well, oh yeah.
Josh.
I'm experienced, I guess. Not making much. Was an English major. That's why I know investigatory is a word.
Oh, that's great.
English
You
major.
are going to be invaluable this episode. Invaluable?
That's a good word.
Thank you.
That's a good word.
We're
yeah.
going to start questioning every word we say.
Yes.
Every word you say
We'll
now.
toss it your way.
Wait, I have some questions.
Okay.
What do you do now with that handy dandy English major?
Yes, tell us about your life.
Oh, well, I guess I do just some freelance editing on the side for a tech review website, mostly just surveillance equipment.
Wow.
I am the founder and sole member of the Neighborhood Watch,
Oh.
at least for the time being.
Of our neighborhood?
Yes.
I didn't even know we had one. Thank you.
Wow.
I
Thank you for watching.
didn't major in marketing, so I'm not the best at getting the word out there.
Oh, I see.
And then
Okay.
there's cameras. There's cameras on the building. A lot of the buildings.
So, but you're the muscle then. You're like the one that's gonna do something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the brains. Muscle and brains. Mab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Muscle and the brains.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like these kind of jobs are becoming obsolete because of technology?
Oh yeah. I mean,
That was very serious. I don't know.
That was like, I don't know. That seemed like a very political question. Like we're gonna get.
I don't know. My dad gets really mad at the grocery store at the automatic checkout things. He's like, I want to go to a person.
I hate how I have to still show my ID to the person.
Yeah.
Like
Like if it's going
working
to
the
be, if
main
it's truly
register.
automatic checkout, check my friggin' ID.
Yeah.
Computer.
right? Just scan the barcode that's on there.
Yeah.
One day
Right.
they'll be able to. I don't know. They'll be able to scan our faces.
Oh, they already are.
yeah.
I mean, aren't they? Isn't that how they're using it for that wedding? They're like using facial recognition for like the royal wedding or something like that to identify all the celebrities who are there. Or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Why?
Ooh, singularity is
Yeah.
here.
And probably no good low life scum people that might be in the. I feel like if you're gonna be able to identify celebrities, this is gonna be invaluable to your neighborhood watch, because you're gonna be able to just like scan a person's face. They're gonna come up on like a watch list.
Exactly.
Do you guys have a budget? Can you spend some money on some facial recognition software? Or?
I mean, I've got the Face ID on my phone, and it knows my face, and it doesn't like your faces.
So
no
really,
offense to your faces.
Yeah. So you check someone's face, if it unlocks your phone,
Yeah.
it's you.
Yeah. So there's that. So there's that level of security there. But other than that, I can't really protect any information I acquire from outside sources, I guess, besides having a lock.
If you scanned my face right now, what do you think it would be saying?
I don't know. You know, sometimes, especially with older tech, the glasses would throw it off. But newer stuff is more advanced, so it can fight past that.
Michelle is
glare.
wearing glasses.
Yeah,
you guys.
listeners at
Yeah.
home, I don't know. I know I don't sound like someone who wears glasses, but here you go. I am wearing them.
I'm wearing a top hat and I have a cane.
No, he's not.
Okay, fine. You
God,
guys,
that was fun though.
that was a fun little picture I just drew.
I guess I could say whatever I want about how I look.
Yeah, but
Did-
trust us,
true.
we know exactly what he looks like.
Yeah. People already
I mean,
know who I
you're,
am.
you're a buff guy. Like, I mean, I feel like if I had someone protecting me in my neighborhood, I wouldn't mind it being you, because I feel pretty secure.
Yeah.
knowing
Well,
that
would
you're
you
around.
prefer anonymity so that you could just blend in with the crowd?
Oh, that's a good point.
Someone doesn't know when they're being watched. You know, I feel like
By
sneak
the
attack.
neighborhood.
By yeah.
It's all right. I have a nice lower level apartment, so I can just sort
Ooh,
of
it's
watch
kinda
from my
perfect to
window.
peer out. Yeah.
Are you in our building, or are you in like one of the surrounding buildings?
I'm nearby.
Okay.
I'm nearby enough. I can see Professor
Very
X's
good.
building.
Very
you
good.
can?
He's keeping it vague,
I can
man.
see, but I'm
look
loud.
at the view we have. We have a very
We can see right into his apartment.
much better view
He's
than
not
mine.
at home currently. He's out doing something. He
I don't
doesn't
remember
leave.
him having a cat.
That's recent.
Where did that come from?
That's recent.
Oh, yeah.
That
I
is
don't
definitely
know.
recent.
That's definitely like a murder thing.
What should
That's
we
a
call the
replacement.
cat?
If that cat ends up missing.
Ooh, cat name.
Ooh.
Can it be like? I feel like can it like be like still Professor something? Wouldn't that be cute?
Professor Y.
Professor Whisker.
Yeah, that's what I was
Of course, there you go.
That's where I went to Professor Whiskers.
Oh.
Okay, we established it on
Do you
this
think the
episode.
cat's safe in there?
By himself? I think it's a house cat.
No, but I mean like with Professor
That's-
X. That's what
yeah.
I'm
Okay,
saying.
you know, like the thing is, murdering women is one thing, but I don't think he'd murder a cat. Is that the wrong way to phrase that?
I feel like
That is
that's
very-
wrong.
All
Yeah, I
right,
feel
as
like
the
that can't be
one-
right.
The one woman here, I'd say that was not the right
No.
way to phrase that.
I mean, what I don't know. Murdering animals is kind of psychotic. Not that
Well,
murdering
that's how it
women
starts, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the neighborhood watch, would they maybe give you a course on?
Guys, wait! I
how
don't want to
these-
just
well, this
skip
is the
over what I
question.
said.
This is the question. Do they give you some kind of course on like what are the signs that somebody's going to be up to no good? Because killing animals is sign number one for most murderers. That like there's something wrong with them. They're going to move on to bigger game, humans.
That's right. Yeah. I will say that being an English major, I didn't read too many books on criminal psychology or anything like that. I know it might be useful in my line of work, but I have read a lot of books, fiction, about crime. So
That
sorry.
that was almost a sentence, Jeff.
I know. I'm not used to.
Don't roast our
I'm not-
guest. Oh my gosh.
I'm not used to talking to such a large group of
Guy
people.
is
I
out of
have
control.
to apologize. I'm in the bottom of my apartment so often, just watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's almost
I
almost
shouldn't have
like
said that then.
no, don't worry it. I need this. but given my knowledge of fictional characters, I'd say that Professor X's affinity for spaghetti is similar to a cat's affinity for yarn. So I wouldn't be surprised if he found some sort of strange camaraderie in the
Got a
cat,
kinship.
especially with it perhaps bringing gifts of small birds or rodents to him as some sort of, I don't know, fealty.
That's true. A cat is a killer.
Yeah.
That's
Guys,
true.
I feel like I want to explain what I said earlier about, I don't think that women are less important than cats or anything. I feel like there's a difference between killing a person and killing a cat.
Here's what
Guys,
I will say.
Am I okay?
Here's what I will say about this, all right? I think probably if he was killing Nancy, it was probably for a reason. Because as of yet, we have not pegged him as a serial killer. He's probably got that one motive that's really locked his eyes onto Nancy, and he's taken her out.
But there's
Now-
never any reason to murder anyone.
No.
Right, okay,
But
that's
I
what
just
I
don't
think
think he
want.
would have enough of a modem to go for a cat.
Motive.
The word of the day is
Modem. Oh, which one? Wait, okay, hang on. Wait, okay. I think Michelle said it the best. I think.
Which, by the way,
no
hold
one,
on. Can I bring up one thing? So I called the cable company about the internet. They want to return the modem. They wanna
is
swap
that
the
why
modem
you
out.
said modem?
I think so. I called
that
them
makes
earlier,
sense.
and they're like, they gave me this whole spiel about how I'm going to have to come down there personally and like hand it over. They won't even ship it. They won't take it.
Did you try unplugging the modem and then plugging it back
I
in?
did. That was like the first thing they said.
Oh,
There was no change.
okay.
Okay.
So we'll get a new modem. And then...
I think so. But God, you want to talk about no. When can we go after the cable company? They're up to no good in this neighborhood.
I gotta tell you, I pick my fights, and I'm not gonna pick a fight with the cable company.
Too big?
Yeah, it's a bit too big for my small operation.
Oh.
I definitely can't cut into anything. And
I do
listen
feel
in.
like, I feel like you probably have collected some. Whoa. I'm sorry. Was that? Did we all hear that siren
I heard that
outside
siren.
right now?
Mhm.
Yeah, something.
Oh my
Something's
God.
going on outside.
Well, I'm happy they're doing, like, I've tried to, like, leave a message at the police station, like, we're working on an investigation. Like,
Maybe they're coming around.
Come, like, be on our podcast, and they've said no every time.
Yeah. Well, I hope if they are like staking him out, they're like a little bit more sneaky than that, than just blasting sirens.
I guess that's true.
I gotta say, I hope that my efforts as a member of the Community Watch have not stifled your guys' investigation.
Well, I was
I
gonna
don't
ask.
think so.
Have you had any interactions with Professor X or Nancy?
He's definitely one of the regulars that I see walking up and down the street.
Oh, really? We've never seen him outside of his.
Oh, really?
We only watch him in his apartment, so we don't know where he goes.
We have our own opinion. We have like our own profile we've made of Mr. X for our own kind of professor.
Did you call him Mister again?
Did I call him Mr.? I always want to call him Mr. He's not worth professor.
Oh, that's
Oh.
harsh. That's
Wow.
harsh.
I think we already determined he may not
I
even
think
be
if,
a professor.
if he murders a cat, yes, definitely we'll call him Mr. X.
He's just a Mr. in my book. Now, we've drawn up our own profile of him in our minds. I would like to know your take, just from seeing him maybe walking around. What do you think if you had to just like kind of lay it out there, your feelings about what he may or may not be like? Anything like that.
As a person.
As a person, as a suspect.
As a murderer.
Well, I agree with the professorly vibe, just with the bald head and the way
Thank
he
you. Exactly.
he carries himself. I think a lot of times those smarter, older gentlemen who are starting to go bald embrace it instead of trying to hide it with a comb over or
Bruce
something like
Willis.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
As you
Patrick
have,
Stewart.
I feel like
Patrick
you.
Stewart, The Rock.
I mean, are you? I can't help but feel like you're speaking of yourself a little bit in this because, like, you look very, well kept. I feel like, but like
Yes.
that bald head for
Yeah.
sure. Like you've embraced it wholehearted.
Oh yes. I started going bald almost right out of college. It definitely helped with the whole English major vibe I was going for, fresh out of undergrad.
Yeah.
But,
you
Well,
definitely have a
you're-
bouncer look almost,
Oh,
I
yeah.
would say, like,
Oh,
that I
yeah.
wouldn't want to mess with.
No, you're owning your baldness, and I think that's all that we can ask for.
Yeah.
but back to
Yeah, the profile.
But
Sorry,
back to the
sorry.
no, of course. And like I said, the whole thing about the now that I've learned about the spaghetti, his fondness for spaghetti through the podcast.
Yes.
Oh yes, our pasta theory.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the cat and the yarn. That's a new thing that I've just recently added to my thoughts about him.
Yeah.
Of course, his ubiquitous doctor bag.
Yes.
That's such an interesting kind of quirk. I wouldn't peg him as a medical professional.
No.
I don't know.
When you're watching The Neighborhood, anybody else have a doctor bag? I mean...
No, it's one of the ways I recognize him because sometimes I'm so low.
Right?
I can't see, his head.
You're low, like. How?
I'm like a basement unit, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm in that garden
I see.
apartment. Looking
okay.
out the
That
window.
makes sense.
Wait a second. Do you ever neighborhood watch outside of your apartment, or are you just neighborhood watching from inside?
I mean, if I go to the laundromat,
Okay.
I'll watch while I'm sitting there waiting for my laundry. If I go get a deli sandwich.
So you basically just do errands and look around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my heart.
I mean, like I said, my side job is I edit and also review surveillance equipment and technology. So sometimes I'm utilizing those things, like
I feel like we gotta get you out
like a microphone.
Yeah.
out of the apartment. Do you ever go out? Do you ever go like to a bar, dancing?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, Josh.
Josh.
I feel like you just watch people outside of your apartment and then call yourself neighborhood watch.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching The Neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I guess
I'm not sure what...
if that's the definition,
qualification
we're also neighborhood watch.
Oh, I guess we are.
We may be part of your team, and we didn't know it.
We honestly are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't thought about that.
You have friends, Josh.
I have three new friends.
Yeah. We're moving quickly, but
Wow.
I'm good with it.
Wow, I guess you did invite me into your home. We have waters, glasses.
Just the ones.
Wait. What? It's
Oh
like
my God.
it's like we're friends.
It
now.
is. It is. We
I
are.
think so.
Wow.
Just for this episode.
Just
When we
okay.
go out,
one
we
episode.
go out. Let me tell you, we could bring back some good information for you out and about.
Yeah.
We'll like pass a note under your door with our tips and.
Oh wow. I guess I might tell you where I live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Not-
already
not
told you I
on the
live in a
podcast.
basement.
Not on the back.
Of course.
We don't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, we could definitely run recon, a previous vocabulary word.
Yes.
Recon.
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 That's right. Not retroactive continuity.
Oh my God, he
knows
knew.
it.
You know it.
We talked about it in the last episode.
Amazing.
So wait, okay, so I want to hear a little bit, like, if you had like an interaction with Professor X or an interaction with Nancy as a neighborhood watch person.
Not so much with Nancy. I don't know. She kind of blended in despite her appearance. I don't know. Maybe
that doesn't sound like Nancy.
Maybe I just focus so much on Professor X and his appearance, or
Guy also focuses a lot on his appearance as well.
He's a good looking guy. I don't know. He's a good looking guy.
Don't try to. He feels like he can lessen the blow of falling for this guy.
I'm not falling for him. I'm just appreciating what's in front of me. I think there's a difference.
The physical.
I'll
Like
agree to that.
I appreciate your physique, Josh. It seems like you work out a lot. Do you go to the gym, or is that just you have a gym in your apartment?
I have a Bowflex complete gym.
Oh, I
in my
knew it.
apartment.
If I
Yes,
had to
of
put money
course.
on it.
I knew it.
That's what I
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I definitely don't go out to the gym.
I knew you had a Bowflex.
yeah.
Love a
I feel like
Bowflex.
if the world ended today, you'd be set down in your garden apartment for like years to come. You would be ready to go.
Are you like prepared for the apocalypse, Josh?
I wouldn't say that I'm a prepper. I'm definitely not a good cook. nor do I have a sufficient amount of MREs or meals ready to eat.
Right.
I Grubhub a lot of takeout
For Grubhub, yeah.
But
Okay, so no.
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 Okay.
Wait, Professor X.
Yes.
You had an interaction with him? Did you ever run into him?
Not in a physical sense, like no touching. But one time I did see him at the laundromat.
Oh. What was he doing there?
Whoa.
I wouldn't think he'd use a laundromat. I think he'd have his own, like...
That's interesting.
Could he be
Write that down,
so
write that
bold?
down.
Okay, here's I have a theory right now.
Bring it.
He took
Lay it
the
on me.
bloody clothes to the laundromat to clean them there because who knows where that DNA came from when you go to the laundromat, because everyone does their laundry at the laundromat. You do it in your own washing machine. They say, here's the
That's
blood
really clever.
right in the wash. He's
That's
a smart guy.
Or another thing is like, if the like balcony thing is true and he like pushed her off the balcony, like he might just be like trying to get caught in a way, and like maybe he's testing the police. You know, like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wash these sheets in front of everyone. Everyone will see my dirty laundry.
Because here's what I would ask. You probably saw him there only one time, right?
That's correct.
Only one single time. Who goes to a laundromat one time? Why would you go there only
Well,
once?
maybe they only ran into each other that one time.
Well, it could be true.
No,
But I feel like
he's
this guy seems like a guy, Josh, forgive me for making assumptions, but you seem like a guy who's got a schedule and you keep it.
Oh yeah.
That's what I feel like. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if he's there,
to play devil's advocate.
Also,
Yeah.
It could be that his
machine was
unit
broken.
was broken.
That's
yeah,
what
his
I was
in-unit
thinking.
machine
I was
broken, yeah.
honestly just about to play the same
I suppose that could be
type
true.
of devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Huh.
Or
I'm gonna
sometimes
hold
it's
on to
just
it.
nice to go to the laundromat and like, I don't know, say hi to people. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Do you guys ever do that? Do you ever go to the laundromat?
Just people watch at the laundromat?
Not like people watch, like maybe for me, like not like it's like a dating thing, but sometimes I go to the laundromat and I'm like, this could be my meet cute, you know? It's like, our
Oh,
clothes.
you're like
oh.
kind of forcing a meet cute.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just so hard to meet people nowadays.
Well, now you know that
You know, Josh, it's hard.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Very,
I didn't mean
it's
to
very-
assume. I just
No,
mean,
no, it
yeah,
is. It
it's
is
hard.
very hard.
Are you seeing someone, Josh, currently?
No,
Oh, no.
no. I spend a lot of time in my apartment.
He's
Oh,
seeing everybody
right.
all the time. seems like.
I've never let anyone in my apartment,
We've yet to be in Michelle's apartment.
and you will never be.
I
That's-
wonder what
yeah.
skeletons she's
There's
hiding
some
in there.
things
I told you I
going
have a
on
collection, and I just don't want anyone to see it.
that
What do you think she
I'm going to be
collects?
crane necking
I feel
every
like-
time that door goes
I feel
open.
like
I have a very
everybody-
good method of opening and closing the door.
Josh, if you had to read Michelle right now with your own eyes and
Not a-
decide
not a
what,
computer scan.
No computer scans. You had to decide what this collection might be, just like off the top of your head, just like shoot it out there. Don't overthink this. I want it like pure from that computer brain of yours that's ready to go. Go for it.
So what the collection would be?
What the collection might be.
Okay.
Any details you can discern from that.
in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
I thought she already said that it was a collection of skeletons just now.
Ooh, that was
No,
from
that
us.
was
That
me.
was from
Okay,
us. We
okay,
both
that
said
was
that.
Okay, let's try again.
That was a good try, though.
Sorry,
That
I
was a good try.
misinterpreted. I
2,
misinterpreted.
1, go.
I'd have to say Wade figurines.
Wade figurines. Now, Wade. What is a Wade figurine?
So they're
question,
they're
Brandon.
small ceramic figures that they used to sell in boxes of tea in England.
What are they of? What kind of figures are they of? I'm very curious.
They have ones of animals.
Okay.
They also had like a circus line. I
So
recall
like just
that.
general ceramic little figurines of just whatever they
like
felt
precious
like.
moments.
Ooh, my mom
Guys,
loved precious.
I
love
know
precious
immediately that Josh was wrong just based on the confusion on Michelle's face when he said Wade figurine.
Well, I'm sure he did too. He can figure that out from that moment. But I felt like that was a real good stab in the dark.
No, that was
I
great.
also feel like we're using all of our material for Brandon and I's side podcast, which is Our Neighbor Has a Collection, and we try to figure out
No, you're not doing
might
that.
be.
where we try to figure out what collection Michelle has in
That's
her
like the
apartment.
bonus part. It's only like 5 minutes long.
Yeah, it's just like a little side episode.
That
we do.
mystery will go on longer than this one.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know.
They were just very common in in antique stores
The Wade
near me.
figurines.
The Wade figurines.
Wade is
So,
the brand, the company that made him. Wade.
I believe so. Yes.
I think we have to ask you a very important question now. In a segment we like to call "How He Done Did It." How do you think he did it, Josh?
Okay, so the prevailing theories are
Well, we've had some of our theories. Mine
yeah.
was that he just strangulationed her. Strangulation.
Oh,
we
yeah,
we previously established that he may have just asked her to leave. That was someone else's theory. So yeah.
I mean, it could really be anything.
okay.
I mean, ghosts were involved in the last
Right,
one. So
right.
Yeah, I don't know
right.
about that. I'm trying to be more open.
Well, given my run-in at the laundromat, I'd have to say something involving a number of fabrics.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I might even guess a smothering of some kind, like in the bed.
Yeah.
I said it might be in the
you
bed too.
could be in the bed. Yeah.
And so
Now, hang on. Did you see what he was washing in the laundromat?
no, unfortunately not. I saw that there was a reasonable amount of bleach being used, but I'm the kind of person who just throws in detergent and lets
Just lets
that
it go.
wash. Yes.
Do you guys
Yeah.
do dryer sheets? I don't do dryer sheets.
You know, I had heard that they like start things repelling water. So you want your towels to absorb water, and if you use dryer sheets with them, it makes them less absorbent. That's what I've heard. So I've tried to stop.
Okay, good. I thought I was like missing out on something, but I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm not. That's an interesting theory. Smothered.
Yeah.
I feel like, did you have some more? Was there more to this? Because I feel like any detail we can get is good.
Well, I figured with the washing of the sheets, perhaps there was some, maybe an accidental aspect to it. An accidental smothering in the night, laying over, rolling over,
He's a big guy.
crushing, or covering the airways.
Yeah, that cat's done for if that's the case.
Did he have anything like, we found out last week that Nancy had a notebook. Did he have anything like with him?
Was he doing anything while he waited for his laundry?
Yeah, like...
He had the doctor bag, which I thought was strange.
Whoa.
Because he also had a hamper for laundry.
Oh, yeah. Like, why would you carry two bags to the laundry? Yeah.
Exactly.
What does he keep in that bag? Bread.
Yeah. So he could have pulled anything out of that bag at the time. I wasn't keeping sole watch on him in the laundromat. I was kind of keeping a watchful
Head
eye
on a
over.
swivel. Yeah.
But yeah.
God, that feels plausible.
Yeah. Do you have any idea regarding a motive? Do you think anything in terms of a motive? Do you think?
I mean, when I sit by myself in my apartment, I can't imagine what it'd be like to have someone there for an extended period of time. And I wonder what sort of strange eccentricities that person might bring and what sort of emotions or feelings that might elicit within me. So if he perhaps once lived a similarly solitary life, that maybe it was something as innocuous as, keeping the toilet seat down, I guess, since it's a it's a woman instead of leaving it up or something. I don't know, or not finishing your pasta. Or maybe she treated the cat poorly.
Well, the cat's new.
Yeah, the cat is new. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. I see
just-
what you're saying. Like you almost are suggesting that maybe this was just some like live-in arguments that.
Well, whatever the problem was between them, I feel like it was his, because I can't imagine that that Nancy would bring anything but
She's such
delight
a sweetheart.
into your home, into your heart, into your mind.
She can do no wrong in your eyes. I can see that. I can see it in your eyes that she can do no wrong.
I'm trying to think of anything wrong that she could possibly do, and nothing's springing to mind. So, I mean, I guess I'll take that hyperbole to heart here, but
Yeah, I guess. He's back. He just returned to the apartment.
Not petting the cat.
No.
I feel like the cat comes up to you around your legs. You should pet that cat.
Yeah, why did he get a cat just to ignore the cat? I feel like
Maybe he's cat sitting. Just taking care of someone else's.
He might be just cat sitting.
Does he have any friends that he would cat sit for?
Maybe. Who would trust him with a cat? He doesn't seem like a cat guy. I don't know.
Maybe he's allergic to cats. And I know that sounds strange, but perhaps he was washing some sort of chemical cleaner out of his laundry at the laundromat that he didn't want around his home because he has an adverse reaction to it.
Okay, scratch it out of the notebook.
Scratch
I think
cat. Okay.
And to cover his tracks,
the
maybe.
laundry thing might just be a coincidence.
Yeah, or a ruse or something. But to cover up the fact that he's used this cleaner to clean up something, he's got the cat there to be an allergic reaction. So you're like, oh, he had this reaction. Oh, but it's just the cat dander and not the fact that he used some chemical solvent to dissolve his paramour.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
I know that was quite a jump from smothering to dissolving.
Yeah.
I feel like these are the leaps we need to make, though. If we're going to connect the dots, we're going to make some leaps.
Yeah.
Well,
sometimes
this has all been very eye-opening.
Did we solve it this time? I feel like we didn't. But
I
like
don't
in
think
my
so.
heart, I want to say we did, just because I feel like I want to know that we're making progress. But Josh, you were great. I just don't know if we gained that much information.
Yeah.
Still a mystery.
Well, I'll keep watch.
Thank you.
Keep
watch.
your eyes
We'll
open.
keep watch. I do feel better knowing that other people are on the lookout.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not just us.
Speaking of which, you out there can be on the lookout as well, and you can contact us if you have any tips, any clues, anything that we might like to know. You can send us emails at sleuthmates@gmail.com. That's SLEUTHMATES@gmail.com. We'll get all of that. You can also call, leave a voicemail, send a text to 815-570-9979. We'll get that too someday.
Yeah, and honestly, also like let us know if we're like making a bunch of mistakes that we're missing and we're not covering in the we made some mistakes.
My God. Does everyone have enough time in the day?
Yeah, honestly, I don't have enough fingers to count all the mistakes. I don't think there's enough fingers in this room. And you don't see all our tech people. There's like 20 other people.
There's
in the
20
room.
people.
And they're all waving right now. Guys, this is a podcast. They can't see you.
I wish we had tech people.
No, I'm just kidding. There's only 4 of us. We're lame. Anyway, thank you so much, Josh, for being here. I think you really like clarified some things about the neighborhood and what's going on here. This Nancy thing, still a mystery. This Professor X thing, still a freaking crazy neighbor. We're getting there. But remember, love thy neighbor or they might just murder you. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.
So many questions left to answer. Is love lurking in the darkened corners of a laundromat? What's the resale value of Wade figurines? Does Guy think that the 9 lives of a little kitty cat outweigh the one of a human? And of course, did Professor X murder Nancy? All this and more next time on Our Neighbor's a Murderer.